Hi, I'm Emily of Emily's Line Fitness, and welcome to your quick burn 10-minute all on the mat butt and obliques workout. So today we're going to be working, of course, your butt, and we'll be working the side abdominals, and we're not going to use any equipment at all. So I would come to a mat or a soft surface, and we're going to begin in an all fours position. So coming on down. In your all fours position, you're gonna have your shoulders over your wrists, fan your fingers super widely here, and then bring your knees underneath your hips. Now, we're gonna start by focusing in on these right glutes here. I want you to keep your toes pointed on the right side, and now lift the right leg out to the side, only as high as you can keep both of your hips pointing towards the floor. So if you start to open towards me, that's a little too much. Do just a little bit less. We're gonna drop the right knee down, lift, drop. Perfect, keep going. Think of putting a little bit more pressure into your right hand here. The left hand is becoming light on the mat. And we're gonna hold the right leg up in 4. In 3, get ready to hold it up. Last 2. Hold the right knee up, and now take your left hand behind your head. We're gonna rotate towards the right arm. So left elbow towards the right arm, come back to center, and then lower the right knee. So we go leg lift, twist, untwist, center. Leg, twist, untwist, center. If things have fallen apart, get rid of the twist, just do the right leg. You got it. Last 5, last 4, last 3, 2, 1. Hold all of your body weight in that right hand in your left knee. And now you're gonna pulse the right leg. Up, up. Good, 8. We're coming down to our left forearm, our left hand. In 3, in 2. Drop your left hand down, and now straighten your right leg back behind you. We're gonna open up to find a side kneeling position. My left knee is supporting me underneath my left hip, and my left hand is supporting me underneath my left shoulder. Take your right hand to your hip here. We're gonna point those right toes, lift the leg up, bring the knee in only as much as you can keep your spine long, your tailbone pointing away from you. Extend the right leg long, and then tap it down. Oh baby, here we go. Lift, in, out, down. Good, so it's not a huge range of motion with that knee bend, because again, I wanna isolate the movement at the hip joint. I don't wanna add in any spine movement at all. In. All right, those outer glutes should be really working here. I feel my right obliques, and I feel my left obliques. Great, that's what we set out to do. That was the mission, we've achieved it. We're gonna hold the right leg up in 8, in 6, 4, 3, 2, hold the right leg up, tiny pulse. Ooh. All right, we're gonna find a side plank next. You knew we had to. In 5, in 4, we're gonna lower that right leg. 3, 2, flex your right foot, lower the right leg, and now you're gonna step your left leg back behind your right leg. If you prefer now to come to the elbow, that's fine with me, go for it. Reach your right arm towards the ceiling. Without rotating the hips, you're gonna rotate your spine. So hold for a second. Your right hip is still reaching towards the ceiling. Yeah? And now unravel. 2 counts for this exercise. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Make sure your left shoulder is still over your left wrist. If your neck is starting to bother you, you can keep your gaze at your left hand, and that might help relieve a little bit of tension. But we're almost out of here. So I'm gonna follow my gaze to my hand. We're gonna hold the right arm up. In 4, in 3, last 2. Hold the right arm up, just pulse those hips for 8, for 6. We hold in 4, 3, 2, hold the hips up, just freeze for 8. For 6, we go back to the beginning on the other side. 3, 2, 1, melt. All right, so we're gonna do that same thing to the other side. You can shake out your shoulders a little bit, and here we go. Facing your new, fresh direction, hands are underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers wide, knees under hips. We're gonna lift the left leg out. Oh dear. Only as high as you can keep both of your hips pointing towards the floor. Lower the left. Down, lift, drop, lift. Nice. Now, this side was also working, right? It was working to stabilize, which is why when you start, you're like, wait, are we doing the same side again? We're not. It's just that this side is warm, perhaps even hot. We're gonna hold it up in 8, in 6, 4, 3, 2. Oh man, all right, hold it up. Take your right hand behind your head. You're gonna rotate your right elbow towards your right wrist. They don't need to touch. Open back up, lower the left knee down, and lift the left knee up to the tempo. Twist, untwist, drop, lift, twist, untwist. This left arm has also worked way harder by now than what your right arm had done. So I'm definitely feeling my shoulder, I'm feeling my tricep. Maybe you can even see it shaking a little bit. Oh, that's great. Now, if you don't want to, and keep your right hand on the floor, you can still do the twist. 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 We're gonna hold it up. 4, 3, 2. Hold the arm and leg up, pulse that leg up. Good, lengthen the crown of the head away from your tailbone, tailbone away from your head. In 5, we're gonna lower that right hand to the center of the chest. In 3, 2, lower the right hand in line with the center of the chest, step your left leg back. Now we're gonna spiral open to find that half kneeling position. Left hip stacked on top of the right hip. Good, from there, point your left toes, lift the left leg off the floor. We're gonna bend the knee. In, only as much as you can keep your spine long, your tailbone pointing away from you. Extend that left leg, and then lower it down. All right. Man, that second side, it always gets you. And I have to get in the habit of not always starting on the same leg, because this leg is weaker. So I needed to sometimes be I want it to be the first leg sometimes. I never let it be the first leg. Woo! All right, how are we doing? We loving life, we loving fall. I am, the world is in a challenging place. So I think it's a little bit harder to keep going with your normal routines. So when we're here together on the mat, try to block everything else out. Really just focus on the body, focus on your internal experience. Try to tune everything else out. We're gonna hold it long. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it out, tiny pulse with the left leg up. Now in just a moment, we're gonna lower the left leg and we're gonna find that side plank. I'm gonna drop my gaze to my right hand because my neck is starting to feel a little tense. In 3, 2, flex your foot, lower the leg. Now extend your right leg behind your left leg, reach your left arm to the ceiling. You can come down to your right elbow if you prefer here. We're gonna keep the hips stacked, rotate the spine, left hip stays pointing at the ceiling, open, open, twist. Twist. Good, twist. We're gonna hold it open. We'll go for pulses of those hips. In 8, in 6, in 4, 3, 2, hold it open and just lift your hips for 8. For 6, we hold in 4, 3, 2, hold your hips up, freeze and breathe. For 4, for 3, 2, 1, and release. Go ahead and take that right arm overhead, big side stretch. Switching sides, take that left arm overhead, big side stretch. Come all the way back to center, reach both of your arms to the sky, deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale, slowly melt down. Thank you so much. Give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you so much for joining me for that glutes and obliques workout. I hope you feel the side abdominals. I hope you feel your butt. Oh my goodness, I know that I do. If you want to have more workouts like this, I'll go ahead and link you to my core playlist so you can get a little bit more focus on the abdominals. And if you want a little bit more butt, then of course I'll link you to my butt playlist. Why not? Go for it. And if you want just more workouts like this in general, then I of course would love if you subscribe to my channel, Emily's Line Fitness, new videos every Monday, and I would love to have you there. Again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.